Hello students, today we are going to learn first lesson of political science, working of the constitution. Let's just take a brief summary till now what we have learnt in previous classes. We have studied the structure and functions of the rural and urban local government bodies. We have also studied values like human dignity, equality, secularism, etc. Human dignity means every human being, regardless of age, ability, status, gender, ethnicity, etc., is to be treated with respect. Constitution believes in equality. All people should treated equally in the society. We have liberty in the society. We can move from one state to other state. We have also freedom of speech. We can express our views against government. We have secularism. In our country, all religions are given equal importance. We have also studied India's place in international relations. We have studied United Nations and their different organs. What is the objective of Indian Constitution? To establish secular, democratic and republic. Secular means government is treating all the religions equally. It gives equal respect to all religions. No religion is of high status or low status. Democratic means there is no discrimination amongst people. Everyone has equal rights. Republic means the head of India is elected by people. The country which has elected president or head is called republic. Also, it has made extremely important provisions to ensure that the citizens get justice and their freedom is protected. If someone has committed crime, then only we send him or her to the jail, or else their freedom is protected. As per Indian Constitution, if we give equal treatment, equal opportunities or equal rights to the people, then only we can see a progressive developed society. Students, let us revise what is Constitution. The Constitution is a book which contains all the rules and regulations of nation. It contains laws concerning the government and its relation with the people. It is supreme power of the nation and governs all the laws. It's a holy book. The Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950, and since then we have started to follow the rules and regulations of the Constitution. In this chapter, we are going to study how our Constitution is working, what are the different features of our Constitution, how it ensures social justice, we have democracy in our country, and what is the role of judiciary. In this lesson, we will focus on three main points: democracy, social justice and judicial system. Let us first study democracy. What is democracy? Democracy is a form of government in which the people have the authority to choose their governing legislation. As President Abraham Lincoln has said, democracy is government of the people, by the people, for the people. The term democracy comes from the Greek language and means rule by the people. Let us study first point, political maturity. People should be mature and they should aware of their rights. They should ask questions to the government and government is also answerable to them. If we interact with the government, it will also work properly. As the country advances, society matures. We don't rule directly. We send our representatives. They work on behalf of us. They work for us. They take decisions for us. And their schemes or policies should reach till the last person. Once this is done, democracy becomes an integral part of the political life of the society. Integral means basic or necessary part. The people whom we elect, like MPs, MLAs, they represent us in the parliament, state legislature And at local level, sarpanch, nagar sevak, mayor represent us. We have free and fair elections. Free elections means people have choice to choose leader as per their choice. No one can interrupt them while choosing the leader. Fair elections means we have elections without any kind of scam and malpractices. Elections are held every 5 years. Holding free and fair elections at regular intervals is an important indicator of India's successful democracy. People are asking questions to the ministers, leaders. The more they ask questions, the more development we can see in Indian democracy. When there will be competition in various political parties for the welfare of society, it shows that Indian democracy has become successful to a great extent. Next point is right to vote. The Indian Constitution had made the provision that every adult who has completed 18 years of his age gets right to vote. This right is given to all. It does not discriminate on the basis of religion, language, caste. Before independence, several laws were existed which restricted the right to vote. All such laws were cancelled after independence and the Indian Constitution guaranteed adult suffrage. Suffrage means right to vote in political elections. It can also be called as universal adult suffrage or universal adult franchise. This adult suffrage gave right to vote equally to both men and women. Earlier, when the constitution was framed, the voting age was 21 years. Later, it was reduced from 21 to 18, which gave opportunity of political participation to the young generation in India. Such provisions have made India the largest democracy in the world. India has the largest number of voters compared to any other democratic nation. This change is not only quantitative but also qualitative as new political parties are emerging with the active support of young voters. We are not only talking about quantity of voters but also quality of voters. If government is not working properly, voters remove them and give chance to other political parties. In 2004, people removed BJP rule and established Congress rule, and Manmohan Singh became Prime Minister. While in 2014, people removed Congress rule and established Bhajap rule, Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister. These political parties try to fulfill the expectations of people once they get power. These parties represent various expectations of people and compete in the political sphere. Next point is decentralization of democracy. Decentralization of power means power is distributed up to last level. It is not only in one person's hand. Initially, we had central or union government and state government. They had only power, but after 1992, power has been given to local government also, like panchayat, municipality. The countries which have monarchy or dictatorship, there are chances of misuse of power, as the power is in only one hand. But wherever there is decentralization of power, there is less chance of misuse of power. It also creates opportunities for political participation for the common people. Because of decentralization of power, common people can also become corporator, sarpanch and ministers. According to part 4 of our constitution, that is directive principles of state policy, include the provisions for democratic decentralization. It has included in 1950 but it was not applied. It was applied in 1992. Let us see how it was applied. To empower Local government like Gram Panchayat, Jilla Parishad, municipality, they can take decisions regarding their villages, city. We have empowered them. The more we empower them, there will be genuine democratic governance in reality. As more and more people are getting chance to become representative, there will be genuine democratic government. After independence, several attempts were made towards democratic decentralization. Means the attempts were made to distribute the power till the last level. One such important attempt is the 73rd and 74th Amendment to Indian Constitution. Amendment means change, which gave a constitutional status to local self-governing institutions and also increased their powers. Whenever changes are made in the constitution, that is called as amendment. As per 73rd and 74th Amendment, from 1992, the power has been distributed to Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Samiti, Jilla Parishad, Nagar Panchayat, Municipal Council, Municipal Corporation. Students, can you tell the reasons for the following changes? Some seats are kept reserved for women to increase their participation in political process. There should not be discrimination between men and women. Women should also willingly participate in political process. 33% seats are reserved in India and 50% seats are reserved in Maharashtra. Some seats are kept reserved for weaker sections of the society so that they can get a share in political power. We all know that some poor sections of the society like SC, ST and OBC, they were away from the political process. So they should also get a share in political power. The reasons for the third and fourth statement you will tell once the school will reopen. Next point is right to information. As per Right to Information 2005, citizen empowerment is the essential condition of democracy. Citizens have right to ask any kind of information to the government. We choose the government so it is answerable to us. How can we ask questions? We have to make an application to know the information. Government will answer us. We cannot get confidential information like where are nuclear bombs kept, which weapons are available with military. We can get information like railways, how much money required for road construction, their new policies for the welfare of society. We can keep an eye on government's work. It is necessary to create opportunities for citizens' participation and interaction with the government. Increased communication between citizens and government helps in strengthening democracy and in building a relationship of trust between them. Citizens can ask questions about the functioning of the government. When there is an interaction between citizens and the government, it develops trust in them. As per citizens' demand, when proper information has been provided by the government, it shows the government is transparent and answerable to the citizens. Transparency and accountability are the hallmarks of good governance. Right to information has made the government more transparent and has reduced the element of secrecy in the working of government. For right to information, the government did not reveal the information to the citizens. They kept everything secret. But after right to information, government has to share everything with the citizens. There is no secrecy in the working of government. After the year 2000, the whole approach towards democratic reforms has changed. Democratic reforms are considered as rights of citizens. It means there are a lot of changes in the work of government. Democratic reforms are considered as rights of citizens. Accordingly, citizens in India have got right to information, right to education, and right to food security. These rights have strengthened democracy in India. They have made our democracy successful and powerful. Let us study further points in next video.